A long, long time ago, in the wild northern lands, there lived a giant chief named Kuafu. He was a descendant of the great god, Hutu. He was huge, incredibly strong, with 2 yellow snakes hanging from his ears and 2 more in his hands. He was truly a fearsome and mighty figure. Back then, the sun rose in the east and set in the west every day. It brought light and warmth, but also heat, and then darkness. As Kuafu watched the sun rise and fall day after day, a bold thought came to him. Once the sun goes down, the world falls into long, cold darkness. Why not keep the sun in the sky forever? He decided to run after the sun and catch it. One morning, just as the sun peeked over the horizon, Kuafu took big steps and chased eastward. He ran like a wild wind. His long legs stepped over mountains and crossed rivers. His steps shook the ground, raising clouds of dust behind him. On and on he ran, over mountains, through valleys, across deserts, and through rivers. The sun raced ahead, and Kuafu chased closely behind. He ran for a whole day from sunrise to noon, and from noon to sunset. The sun burned so hot that the ground was scorching. Kuafu sweated like rain, and his throat was so dry it felt like it was on fire. He was terribly, terribly thirsty. Kuafu stopped to look for water. He saw the Yellow River and Wei River nearby. He bent down and drank deeply. He drank all the water from the Yellow River, and all the water from the Wei River too. But he was still thirsty. He looked north. He heard there was a huge lake called the Hanhai, thousands of miles wide, full of water. Kuafu struggled north, hoping to drink from that great lake, but he had used up his last bit of strength. The long run, the burning sun, and the terrible thirst were too much for the giant. He could not go on. Before he reached Hanhai, he fell heavily to the ground. Kuafu died. His huge body lay on the dry earth, and his wooden staff slipped from his hand. Then something magical happened. Where the staff fell, a thick peach forest suddenly grew. The peach trees became green and lush, stretching for hundreds of miles. Every summer, the trees were heavy with bright, juicy peaches, to quench the thirst of tired travelers who passed by. Kuafu never caught the sun, but his courage, daring to chase the sun and never giving up even until death, lives on in the world, just like that peach forest. This is the story of Kuafu chasing the sun, a story about dreams, courage, and sacrifice.